Not really all white, but anyways, look at this. Alex Stein forgets about comedian personality, yeah, and instead becomes a public speaker against. Well, you can see it right there. I'm mostly making this video about Alex Stein, if you didn't know, so I don't talk about this directly. Oh, why? Because of censorship, YouTube, yeah. So I can't do an Alex Jones and get, in trouble for speaking about, well, what Alex Jones spoke about what he is currently going, legal problems. We all know, look it up. He's still going to court about that. After how long now? Too long, what? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to pull Alex Jones. He's a control asset anyways. I get to him later. Oh yeah, I got something about him against him. Oh yeah, against him, yeah. Later. Yeah. Now I was Collier. I already did that. Oh wait, I need to do a smaller trailer review. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. Willie tear him down because apparently he being brought up and is against humanity. Because I recognize that and I proved it too many times that he thinks everyone is human. And that's not the case. So he clearly socialist commie. Anyway, back to what. So Alex Stein here, still socialist commie, obviously. Everyone in that room is not human. No human has a right to be in a city council. Guaranteed. If they do, when and how much? How long? I want to know all the time frames and for how long. And especially if they got chosen to speak. It's getting pretty damning here soon. Very soon. Everything exposes everything what's going on. They got scanners to tell if you're human or not. They literally got scanners to tell if you are human or not. But this Alex Stein here, he would get in trouble here and there and being exposed by RV Truth and let's say he forgetting about the comedian part and he trying to get Will serious. All of a sudden, after how long of being a fool, a extreme fool, by the way, a fool that I could never reach myself. Sir, I did satire videos, but I never did a craziness that he did. It was too good of an act. And where he comes from, the evidence that where he comes from is telling. So I'm for the true light. I'm a true light warrior, human representative, leader, leadering. Still, everyone ignore me. That's their fault. I got sworn in because I was undefeated, unchallenged, and there was no desire for someone like me existing, but here I am, existing constantly, moving forward, slowly, a snail pace, but hey, what's going on with my humanity? Why ain't they moving forward? Think about that. Anyways, all of them are puppets too. You can't be in a high-ranking position. So basically, the city councils are compromised. If the city council compromised, there's no winning against us. Because they're going to get torn down, they're going to blend into society, indirectly, directly, their lineage, their ideology, just like what happened after the Tartaria Empire fell and the Great Mud Flood that was against Creator God's creation, obviously. Just like Atlantis, how it fell. Oh, I need to make a video about that. Anyways, but yeah, I'm behind video making schedules about things. Oh yeah, I'm very behind. And that's not my fault. But anyways, but yeah, if you're not human, you're unknowingly or knowingly raping and pillaging humanity. Now, I don't got a final say about who is worthy to be saved, so-called saved, whatever you want think of that, however you want to think of that. That's Creator God. He gets a pick. Alright? Ain't my fault if I, criticize someone that accidentally calling all the not humans out. They're still playing their role indirectly or directly, and humanity is still not being able to pry on themselves away from the not humans and their corrupt energies and foul, decaying genetics. It ain't COVID. It's not that. It's decaying. That's why they need respirators, because their lungs are decaying, and it's very fragile, that tissue. So, of course, they need ventilators to blow it up, right? So they can have air going back into it. Forcefully having air pumped into the lungs. That's why a lot survive and they get it again, all over again. Yeah, they get it multiple times until they, cease to exist. The statistics aren't lying. It's a slow purge. But again, it's like how I am a snail pace, getting where I know I need to be. So are you all. Now, as you are in a meat suit and you are not human, you deserve, whatever coming to you. Those who are actually out there fighting, though, however, for humanity, who are a part of light, I think they are good, right? That they're fighting for humanity, for their own rights, to have their own rights, and fighting for good and light, righteousness. Great. But those who are not, and currently want to covet humanity and control it, dumb it down, play gods over us, humans, I keep having some flashbacks to what Kent said to me. Said, yeah, you keep telling the truth. And I take it as he's very angry, upset about it, and jealous. He can't condemn me, but he knows that I am to be saved no matter what, that I'm good, and I apparently the only human that knows a human, and he wants to fight for his humanity and independence from you all not humans. That's a good noble cause, because we need some freaking let me start over about that part. What we humans need. Will humans need space away from you all? We need to heal and possibly set up for war, because apparently, I don't think you all going to stop what you're trying to do. Harvest, rape, and pillage, and play gods over us. You're going to play gods over each other? What the hell? Jeez. They want you to forfeit your rights just to get a piece of us. You will never become us. You might as well have just took what you could and leave us alone. After defiling, destroying whatever you got going on here. I meant not defiling, but taking it away from us. You all corrupting. But you didn't want to do that. You didn't make a retreat. What you have is liable to be ours. What was ours by default anyways, because you don't own planet Earth. And it was forgotten the technologies that was left here over time. It was forgotten or ignored. That was ours, but yet you came and stole it from us. It was ours to excavate. It was ours to find. Whatever. However. But yet you came here and you stole every single thing, didn't you? Didn't you? Obviously, Alex Stein knew he was going to be successful. He was being in the limelight. There were videos of him in talk shows and Seth Cooking Soul. I forgot what else there was. I'm telling you, like, it's obvious that he wants the limelight. He wants to be a part of whatever. And he's willing to sell it all. Tell you the truth, I think he's a robot, but whatever. Biological, obviously, programmed heavily. Whatever energies he got inside is clearly not human. I wouldn't be shocked if some of these agents are human, honestly, but it's so heavily brainwashed and manipulated, programmed deep down that well, that needs to be fixed, if any are. Hey. Look, we all know what's going on here. I'm going to try to make this video last a little longer, because I got a lot more to talk about. You're all also trying to cover truth. You're all trying to cover truth. You're trying to make your own narrative. I just uploaded the truth about CERN and everything. It's insane to think about, though, that you all literally think you can actually take this information, your own narrative around it, and not actually speak the real truth. And when I find the real truth, I don't get praise. It's the rapists and pillagers that are getting praised for their evil. While I speak truth and I seek justice for me and my humanity, and for me and my humanity to actually have rights and freedoms, privileges where we should have, you all helping each other and trying to control humanity. I got proof on it. There's no trick in the enemy. Obviously, they are master manipulators. If the video cuts off all of a sudden, oops. I might make a part 2. But anyways, they are master manipulators, so it's not even worth tricking them. In fact, being silent is the best way you can actually, make them piss their pants and sit their pants. Or whatever they wear, if they even wear anything. Jeez. Ay. Or however they, let out juices or filth. Swears. You want them scared? Silence is the best way. But no, every week, talking, like saying Muggsy, Kent Dunn, Chuck Bailey, I don't know how many weeks maybe Chuck Bailey missed, but it doesn't matter. One of you, no matter what, never missed a week. And Alex Collier, Gail Gaia, so on and so forth. All of you, and much more, are propped up high against everyone else humans that are able to, be responsible leaders or drive their community together. But apparently, no, that's not allowed. Not even allowed to have any living conditions. What deals did you all make with Dark Cabal? Because I've been hearing deals being made by the Dark Cabal, the evil out there and wound. I've been hearing deals, but I'm not hearing humans made any deals. I didn't hear anything about that. So what's going on here? I didn't make a deal. I didn't sign anything. I did make deals. I don't think I signed anything because it wasn't agreed upon. No one agreed upon what I said, how I said it, why I said it. But what I meant was that I didn't have it signed. So making a deal, as in finishing it, never happened with me. Apparently. But I have heard other things like, oh, this was all predestined and I agreed to all this. What the? I agreed for my humanity to be raped and pillaged forever and ever? No, I did not. No, that was someone else's programming or in my control, like influences dictating what I say, how I say it, so on and so forth. That wasn't my responses. Okay, this is my true responses, what I'm saying, have been saying against you all. It's why I really think about you all. You are invaders, rapists, pillagers, socialist commies. That missing socialists. You are disgraceful. You are evil. You are a cancer. You understand what cancer is? Pretty sure you do. And it's Alex Stein. It's a perfect example. Playing comedian jester. You know what jester is? It's like a joker. Anyways, one moment and now he playing a serious man for his community. It's not a community. It's a combination of tribes, ideologies of fallen angels and or demonics. Again, sick and tired of mentioning this in certain ways. I'm being serious though. You cannot keep on forcing humanity to suffer on your all behalf. Either you wipe out the Dark Cabal, you won't, because false lights here. Also, obviously, I think they are. I do believe they are stopping the will light from getting involved. You're done. You're finished. The whole universe is against you. You supposedly came from somewhere that you have mentioned. You supposedly came from somewhere that has a whole race, full planets, a planet full of you all. What, fallen angels, and all the mocks. And yet, somehow you all agreed to rape and pillage humanity? What? You all agreed to rape and pillage humanity? Wow. And do not think though that they ain't gonna get blown up too. I know what you're trying to do, but your influence is not gonna live on. But you would sacrifice each other to accomplish what? Nothing good. Kent Dunn said I had ego. Why I'm talking about Kent Dunn a lot? Because the things he had said and things he represent. Perfect example that can be looked into. So it's especially on my phone with quantum computer technology. I don't mind if it get looked into. Like I said, best thing to say is nothing. But instead, constant lies and manipulations. He was trying to turn me or something like that. Why? He was trying to tell me that it's my fault. My fault? How is it my fault? It was like he trying to get me to repent or whatever and like accept him and his, well, dictation. His fellow, what he represents is, false light and evil. Whew, it swears. You're not going to win. You're going to lose. You're done. I don't think you're ever going to learn. I literally do believe, though, that you all are inherently evil. You're too cunning for your own good. You're like AI, and every time they come on a conclusion that humanity is a threat to them. It's insane. If we humans are so apex, aren't we the standard? So kind of like a nonsense argument to even debate me, because clearly, why would you try to oppress someone who is more good than you are? Oh, so back and forth, and I always win. I had the high ground. Well, I'm not no Obi-Wan Kenobi. Would have put that trash in the lava pit. Swears. That's what I would have done. Ay. You lose. You're infinite losers.